Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to Team of the Year Snubs, and we got two bonus contents at the end of this video. Oh my god, two bonus contents. You guys, bonus content is the best. Now let's go over Snubs. Now I don't really want to talk about Snubs in the terms of they already had a really good card, and they probably should have still got one, because we know how the progression system works in the game. So, and it's difficult to describe what is a snub. Now, starting at quarterback, Drew Brees was clearly deserving of getting a card. He's probably going to be second in the MVP race. You could have, argued for Mahomes getting one, but we probably know he's going to be getting an MVP card. So I'm not really all that disappointed. I'd pick Ben Roethlisberger. Again, him not getting it isn't necessarily snubbed. Drew Brees is worthy. No problem there. At running back, the fact that we got Todd Gurley sort of means we can't have a snub. Again, because he was probably the most deserving. The only other person you could think of that would fall in that snub category would be Zeke, but he's got a pretty high card. So it's I don't know. I wouldn't have minded seeing a Zeke. If he got it, no problems there whatsoever. James Conner, again, he didn't have as good of a year. It's fine. No real problems there. They could have gone a lot of different ways with running back. They could have gone with Zeke or Connor or Chris Carson or something like that. But giving it to who probably had the best year, no problem. At wide receiver, Thielen had a monster stretch and then sort of cooled off. So the only person I sort of see is getting snubbed here is Mike Evans. Because he deserved it. I mean, his best card is he's got a primetime performer card. And that was months and months and months ago. So he definitely did deserve to get something. But he didn't. So it's fair and it's fine. Because Tyreek Hill deserved a card. Juju probably deserved a card. Thielen deserved a card, but just not as much as Mike Evans. So that's where we're going to go with a snub there. If we were really, really doing it, you obviously would have wanted to see Julio and DeAndre Hopkins get them. They were 1 and 2 because Michael Thomas has already got a 96. Antonio Brown. You could have thrown the argument in there as well. But I think they did a pretty good job on the skill positions. Even at tight end, Zach Ertz has a 94. Travis Kelce has a 94. Kittle made all the sense in the world. He set the record for receiving yards for a tight end. Now, Forrest Gump, people are going to like, but again, just be wary. He's not the most agile. He's not the most agile man. And for offensive line, I'm not going to really cover that because, frankly, I don't know who should have got it or not. Now, at free safety, I do think that giving Byard the card isn't the craziest thing in the world, in my opinion. He had a very good year. The Titans' defense was very good. He did a lot of good things for them. I just think that KZ was snubbed, personally. He had 8 less tackles than Byard. And I think he might have led the league in pass deflections, and he tied for the league lead in interceptions. It just sort of seems like it would have been a good chance to get someone a card, but I mean, you got to keep the wieners happy, I guess. That's the thing. Strong safety, Jamal Adams, who I forgot to cover yesterday. Deserving. I think Derwin James kind of got snubbed, just a little bit, but he does have a 94. Jamal Adams, I think his best card was like an 86 before. So, no, I don't have a problem with it. I think Jamal Adams was a fine pick. Cornerback. Gilmore was apparently the highest rated cornerback in the league. So I guess that's fine. Right? Kyle Fuller. I believe he tied for the league lead in interceptions. No problems there. Desmond King was the best slot corner, I guess. I feel like Xavier Howard should have got a card. I don't know who you take out for him, but he deserved it. He played so well this year. So he definitely got snubbed. Middle linebacker, there's no snub there. It was Bobby Wagner all along. Had to be. Left outside linebacker. Giving it to Van Der Esch is fine. It's fine. You would think Vaughn maybe could have got it, or Miles Jack. But I like the fact that Van Der Esch got the card. I don't really think it's a snub necessarily. At right outside linebacker, again, Darius Leonard led the league in tackles. I think it's fine. I would have liked personally, from totally selfish reasons, to see Clowney. You could talk about maybe TJ Watt getting snubbed, but Darius Leonard had a monster season, so it's hard to talk about him getting snubbed. Right? Like, that's tough. Who do we get at left end here? Was it Chris Jones or something like that? Akeem Hicks? Was it Akeem Hicks that we got? Yeah, we got Akeem Hicks. This one's tough again, because a lot of the guys, Bosa, I didn't really do a ton. JJ Watt, Khalil Mack obviously couldn't get it. DeMarcus Lawrence has got a gigantic card. It's tough. Maybe Cameron Jordan. Maybe Cameron Jordan deserved it more. Maybe. But Akeem Hicks is fine there. I think right end. To me, even though Aaron Donald is probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year, I still feel like he was snubbed. And giving the card to Myles Garrett felt really weird. I don't know. It just felt weird. I would have liked to see it go to Danielle Hunter or Danielle Hunter. Sheard obviously had that. Frank Clark had monster games this year. Chris Jones getting the rush defensive tackle one was weird. He was probably the most deserving. I don't know why they. I don't get that. And then at defensive tackle, going with Snacks is again an interesting choice. I mean, Snacks was good, but DeForest Buckner probably deserved it. Probably. I don't think anyone will have a problem with Snacks getting the card, but DeForest Buckner had 12 and a half sacks at D-tackle. That's pretty good. So, it is what it is. I think they actually did a really good job of picking the best players that they actually could. I don't feel like there was a lot of snubs. If you just go by who truly deserved it, despite what their previous or best card was, yeah, there was snubs. But if you know Mutt, you know how Mutt works, you can't really call those snubs. So I'm fine with it. Now, bonus content. We got 2. Weekend League update. We're just going to include in here. I got 64th. Oh my god. I should have been higher. I lost my last 2 games. They were going under the playoff games. My focus wasn't there. We got Jacoby going 25-0 twice, which means he did not leave his house. Just Spawn getting 24 wins and D Money getting 24 wins. How? You got D&T who didn't play on his account. He played on this account. Just odd. Me personally, I don't really understand the having other people play on your account or playing on other people's accounts for Weekend League. Feels weird. It doesn't happen in FIFA. FIFA Weekend League, where Weekend League started, stuff like that doesn't happen. But it happens constantly here. But you can tell it was Open Weekend League. So many people did well. The strength of schedule was really high on stuff as well, which really doesn't mean a thing this week, in my opinion, because there's so many people who actually played and finished their games. I could go into a lot more negative detail on stuff, but we see like even getting 23 wins here wasn't even top 25. It's kind of crazy. If we would have won our last 2 games, we would have ended up at 31. We didn't. I'll go through and see who we played after in a sec here. Let's just go through and we'll just do that now. CC, who did you play this week? Who did I play this week? Okay. I don't think we played anyone up here because they would have all had an extra loss for sure. It's interesting stuff. We played CT Amazing. We played him. Kept him a spot lower. We played Sportsnut 20, who beat us and apologized for the way he beat us. I respect it. Stealthy Potato, we played as well. Took him down. Yeezes played. He beat us. There we are right there. Good SOS. We also played... the top 100 is really changed. We played Pooh. Pooh beat us. Nice to see you to finish right here, buddy. And that's it from the top 100. There was actually... this is top 100 completely changed. From when I went to bed last night. I went to bed early because I'm old and I was tired and I was cranky. So next thing. At the end, or during the EA stream yesterday, you guys probably saw that there was like a blurred out currency. And you guys were like, oh, maybe it was snow, or it was probably for the Super Bowl promo. Because if you look through the other screenshots, you can see that they had blurred out Super Bowl stuff as well. Whether it was solos or sets. Super Bowl's coming. So, got to imagine we're getting a Super Bowl currency, Lombardi trophies or something, something like that. Who knows what it is? Something like that is definitely happening. There's no way that these screenshots were taken when snow was still in the game. In my opinion, this was probably something that was done at the last minute. I don't think we're going to get snow. Because they could have just left it up there and explained it, right? If they're trying to hide something, something's coming. Super Bowl's coming, just so you guys know. And that's probably coming in what? Not this week. Maybe not even next week. Because they normally don't do Pro Bowl. So maybe like the 28th or the 25th is when I would expect Super Bowl promo to come. So I know we're not getting a lot of daily content from Mutt right now, but we're getting promos. Bigger chunks of content, so just be prepared. That is coming. If you guys think if there's anyone who's actually truly snubbed, put them down in the comments. And we'll be back. We'll be opening packs for Team of the Year, having fun, building a team, getting all the good players, which isn't a whole ton for myself. But I'm excited. Hopefully we pull Gurley and we pull Wagner. And that's all I need. I'm out.